serious about my money, this ain't no fucking play-doh. Wrote it down for double homicide, I tried to tell him lay low. See, don't like the driver, he stay good, I'm on the way to Clayco. AK-47s in the spots before they made the Draco. I'm just trying to ball and live, 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills, I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here trying to steal. I need equity to sign the deal. I'm just trying to ball and live, 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills, I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here trying to steal. I need equity to sign the deal. Over buying cars, I snatched the barbers just for motivation. Shoot out at the spot today, tomorrow we at a new location. Free all of the guys, I hope y'all beat the case and get probation. Stashed at my mama's house, 400 bands in the ventilation. Now look how I'm living, I bought a house for the money to stay at. Right when niggas think that I got soft, I'ma pull up and spray it. Living like a dumb, I smoke a blunt in the back, you done made that. Put up like your mama with this switch, why the fuck would you say that? You can do it first, I'ma do it worse, gotta double the payback. Never take it personal, show no mercy, I taught me that way back. Kano took it off, I was always talking, stay old where you stay at. Keep a stash house, you can't take nothing to the spot where you lay at. Never be a bother if you want me, no problem, just say that. Never running off, so if I owe you, I got you, I'll pay that. Get this shit my heart, so when I'm old, I can chill and just lay back. Really from the bottom, so the trenches is where I feel safe at. I'm just trying to ball and live, 100 mil, I'm calling deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills, I'm the golden child for real. Go off in this bitch, I will. I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here.
Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry.
Let me get my settings right, Chaz. Let's hope. Shot 2K26 sneaking up, bro. Days going by. Let me charge my stuff, my controller.
Our distinguished...
Oh my goodness, bro, I'm tripping. Shit, why they keep resetting everything, bro? They still reset all my, I'm not losing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's no way. Can't lie.
Analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good. His first.
Bro, a lot of people be picking the Kings. They got a decent squad, though, you know, to run.
Bucket of the game. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Levine. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Caruso outside. No good from outside. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Williams' shot is good.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Levine can't hit.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And Valanciunas over to help. A good look from Holmgren. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Valanciunas down low. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, knocking guys around.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Valanciunas. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. DeRozan outside. Inside. Sabonis can't hit.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Oklahoma City shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Oh, man. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Pass to Ellis. Now DeRozan. Dort defending. To stop the run. Sacramento again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 10. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
They're ready to keep this run rolling.
Hey, it's been a pretty good one.
The kick out to Wiggins. Williams from long range. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Wiggins for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Down by 12. Levine, good.
Out on the floor, Levine can really move. He keeps the fast break one step ahead of the defense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 6 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Here's Wiggins. Pass to Williams. Oh, deflected. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So it's Sacramento now, 11-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, BA?
The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Caruso. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Ooh, got that one up quick.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside, Williams. And here's Wiggins. Still no points. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. Called in by the Kings. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Monk. The three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 13. Here's Wallace. The offensive rebound. And here's Caruso outside. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. Here's Wallace. The kick out to Williams. The shake. Oh, can't get the reverse flush. Kings trail by 13. Stolen by Wiggins. The drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Caruso. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Levine. Here's Ellis. Fires the 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Hey, Chad, we was hooping too hard, bro. Hey, we gotta chill out, bro. We was hooping too crazy. When you play with the Thunder, there's no comps. We was going too crazy, but he just quit, bro. I mean, he had the Kings, though. I should at least pick decent. I should at least pick the Spurs. This dude didn't even play one game yet, bro. See, but these big games, we mess around, lose that joint. I go. Timberwolves my squad. The Lakers OP. Boston. I ain't gonna lie. Spurs can. Nah, I need Minnesota. Bro. Ah, he got the Warriors. Yeah, I'm about to get the Lakers on him, man. Nah, chill. Minnesota. That's the first time I play somebody with the Warriors. He might get cooked. Curry ain't got no points. And we're gonna go throwback jerseys. Throwback's tough. And I'm gonna put in at 1. But I like starting all. He tough. McDaniels, Rudy. They got Draymond, bro. So this is what I could do. Go small for small lineup. Might as well for the one time. You really gonna be mad because you're about to get locked up. Hey, what's that? Oh, here we go. We'll go 5 out.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Curry. Shot is good by Edwards. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Randall. The 3 ball. The Warriors pull it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Green. That one a little long.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Tries to spin move. Edwards, here we go.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to Butler. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's Minnesota now. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Minnesota.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah,
they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Outside Pajemski. Back to Green. Pass to Butler. To stop the drought. McDaniels with the rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. They've got a 9-point lead. Fires for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Warriors, Knicks team.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And here's Edwards outside. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. Warriors trail by 15.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
From behind the arc. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're rolling here with a 15-point run. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Minnesota making a change here. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Hield with the ball. Outside Payton. Butler on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the three-pointer goes.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 5 now.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Payton. There's the 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Randall, right side. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Warriors trail by 18. Out to the right wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Now here's Alexander Walker. Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds.
The Timberwolves, 23.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Understanding where he needs to be, Curry way out ahead that time.
Outside Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. He's got 11. Spins. Scores off the spin. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Warriors trail by 19. Outside, Green takes the 3. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Minnesota now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Edwards gets the bucket.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Outside Edwards. On the take. Pass to Shannon. Now Edwards. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Wojcicki. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Wojcicki's got his first 3 points of the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
For 3, the offensive rebound. Pass to Miller, to the paint. Here's Shannon. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. What a terrific move that is.
The assist.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Here's Curry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best position player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Outside Curry. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-5 run. Edwards with it. Green picks him up. Right side Edwards. Launches it. 6 on the shot clock. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And here's Edwards outside. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night. On the attack, Green. Good D by Gobert.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Outside, Green. Minnesota with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
Minnesota shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw good, Edwards. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. These are his first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Outside, DiVincenzo. And the three off target. Fires from way outside. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
42.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. And here are the Warriors now. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Butler. This one for 3. Reed with the rebound. So it's Minnesota now. Reed sets a screen. Now DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. And there it is for him. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Moody with it.
Minnesota foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Pass to Green. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here's Edwards. 25 points in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Moody from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Moody's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Edwards with it. Now Podziemski defending. When the whistle blows, it's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Puts up a deep three. Randall pulls down the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
McDaniels can't hit. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter. And here's Butler outside. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to Edwards. Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Butler on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Buries it from three. Alexander Walker's got 7 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Podziemski with it. From deep three-point land. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels a screen. Puts up a deep three. DiVincenzo can't hit. And here are the Warriors now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
First personal foul. Team scored. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Heel. Yet to see a basket. Outside Payton with 4 on the clock. He got it up. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Minnesota just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Dillingham. That's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Dillingham. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fires away from way outside. Knocked away. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Dillingham. Reed for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Dillingham. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. Miller outside. Pass to Dillingham. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Curry. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Looking unstoppable. Even the foul can't hold back Curry's shot.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks that one from the post.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Miller. Now Curry. Oh, deflected. Clock at 6. Here's Pajemski. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Out left to the wing. Here's Shannon. No good on the triple.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
He buries it from 3.
Outstanding jumper from Buddy.
Here's Dillingham. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Stephen Curry.
Team foul.
The officials were right on top of that
Coming
one.
from Minnesota.
And Minnesota making a change here.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now Curry. And here's Butler outside. Clark grabs the board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Clark's got his first points of the game.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Pass to Moody. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Clark. Outside Reed. Back to Clark. Here's Reed. He's covered by Curry. Tipped away. In transition, here come the Warriors. Butler's shot is good.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
So it's Minnesota now. Reed sets a screen. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Reed can't hit. Golden State with the ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Minnesota again missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And here's Minnesota now. Shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Outside Pajemski. The three is up. The kick out. Curry. The deep three. Outside Moody. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Minnesota now. Edwards with it. And count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.